Hello and welcome to Edinburgh Watch Company. My name is Jonathan, and on today's video I'm going to talk to you about and show you a Rolex GMT Master that we have just taken in stock. Now if you'd like to find out more about this watch, then please visit our website, which is edinburghwatchcompany.co.uk. There you'll see we've got some photographs, technical specification, pricing. However, if there's anything else you'd like to know about this watch or any of our other watches, then please just give me a call directly. So the watch we have here is the latest version of the Rolex GMT Master. Now the GMT Master is an iconic model within the Rolex range, came out in the 1950s, designed by Rolex particularly for those that love to travel, as it has a dual time zone, but also for pilots, and they did some work with Pan American Airlines, and one of the earlier GMT Masters, they had those Pepsi ones and the Coke ones with two colours on the dials to allow you to easily see what time zone that you're flying in. Now this, however, is the latest version. So this model came out in 2007, and they made a number of changes on this watch compared to the older ones. So still made in 904L grade stainless steel, so that's something that Rolex does in-house. The case became a little bit wider at the lugs, so it's even more comfortable to wear on the wrist. The bracelet became heavier. They introduced the easylink clasp. And they put a maxi dot dial on it as well, ensuring that it's much easier to read at night time with a sort of luminous coating on the hour markers. This being a dual time zone has an extra hand as well. On this particular model it's a green hand as well, which has a really nice contrast against the watch. So these watches we find very popular for customers and wanting a nice Rolex sports watch, perhaps something a little bit different than the Submariner. And I think with the polished center links that this watch has, it gives it that elegant yet sporty look. Not too heavy, not too thick, and just a really good all-rounder. So this is one of, I think, three we have at this time in shooting, so we've got a nice choice, and they're all really well priced as well. Now, if you look across our website, you'll see that literally 95% of our watches all have their boxes and papers. So we're really a strong advocate for watches to have their boxes and papers, and this one is no exception to that. So this watch was bought in July 2016, so it has the balance of the Rolex 5-year international warranty until July 2021. So that just gives you that extra comfort knowing that you've got a manufacturer warranty backing up this watch should something go wrong. But the other thing too is if you kept this watch for say a couple of years and fancied a change, well, any dealer or any private individual would enjoy the benefit for you and that new owner of having that extra warranty for peace of mind. So instruction manuals, hang tags, bezel protector, inner case, outer box, it's kind of all there. Let me now show you some of these things I mentioned earlier to you. So right away here on the outside here, the bezel insert here on the older model GMT Master used to be aluminium. While it looked lovely, it could be susceptible to light dents or scratches through sort of everyday wear. And so as with the Daytona and the Submariner and the GMT now, they've introduced the ceramic bezel on it here, so it's much tougher and much more scratch resistant to it here, and you have the 24-hour markings on it. And this bezel actually turns bi-directionally as well, so you can set it how you want it. A very clear and crisp traditional Rolex sports watch dial there with these luminous hour markings going around here, and you can see there just above the magnification cyclops window there you have that green hand as well, which you can set to have like a UK time and perhaps an American time too. The case, as I mentioned earlier, 904L grade stainless steel, balancing a brush and a stainless steel look, so you can see on the side here it has that polished look. And while this watch was absolutely lovely when we bought it, we do aim for perfection, so we sent it away for a very, very light polish to the case and bracelet, so really it now looks as new. It's in beautiful condition. You can see here on the oyster bracelet you have the brushed look on the outside of the link here, and then the polished center links running through the middle there. The bracelet's mounted to a deployant clasp there. You can see you have that Rolex logo on there, and it has a double safety feature there, so we have to first of all lift this part up before we can open that. And again, another enhancement to the older models here, where this part of the clasp there is actually solid steel as well. Now it also has a very useful feature called an easylink bracelet on it too. So the benefit of that means that what we do, so if we had the pleasure of meeting you personally, we'll size the bracelet up for you. If you're not local, then we'll do our best to size it before we mail it to you. But in essence, what we'd do is we'd get the bracelet sized so it fits you perfectly on the day. Now, if you're going to be travelling abroad, slightly warmer climate, and your wrist expands, then literally all you need to do is pull that there. This gives you an extra half link in the bracelet there, and then when you come back to a slightly cooler climate and your wrist has shrunk, then just clip it back in and it's back to that size there. So very, very easy to do. So I think there we are. So it's a beautiful watch. Now, very, very hard to get the GMT. Submariners, GMTs, Daytonas, they're very, very rarely seen as new watches in the Rolex dealers these days. So this is your chance to get a really, really nice, almost new one. I'd say just over a year old, and a really great all-round sports watch. In fact, looking at it there, it's even still got the protective stickers on the side of the case there. So you'd have the pleasure of peeling those stickers off the watch yourself. So there we are, a quick video of this Rolex GMT Master. The model numbers are 116710, July 2016. If you'd like to see more of our videos, then please just click there, and that will subscribe you to our YouTube channel, and we can keep you informed of all the latest watches we're reviewing. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch our video today. If you've got any friends or family that love their watches too, then why not share this with them? Bye bye.